Peace and love, peace and love, peace and love. Wizdom Selah on AL for the full moon in Aquarius general reading, general guidance reading. I'm a little late, but y'all already know how it is. Better late than never. I have cleared the cards. I have cleared myself. Ooh. So let us see. Always acknowledging all of the elements: earth, air, fire, and water, ancestors, Holy Spirit, angels, archangels, come in the room. Ooh. I'm gonna go slow so I don't start to convulse. Ooh. All right, thank you, spirits. So for the full moon, it's things we're letting go of, right? Things we want to transition into. So that is what we are experiencing right now. We're also in the Mercury retrograde shadow, which goes until just about the end of the month. Ooh. Decisions. And it's always them wavy waters, ain't it? Decisions. Especially when it's about that coin. Death. So some definite endings to some things, people, places, and things. Peace and love, peace and love. Some ways of being. Ooh. That good old reciprocity. Peace and love. I'm well. Thank you. How are you? Gotta give to receive. Yes, I. And sometimes we think that we're giving more than what we are. So that's the reason why we're not receiving what we think we should receive. So if you're in a space right now where you're not receiving what you think you should be receiving, that is your mirror reflection that you should actually be giving more. That's what the universe wants you to know by that manifestation. But you do have to be, con cuidado with your decisions, where you're deciding to place your energy, right? And again, you got to go back to the last reading because they all go together, right? So we got this King of Pentacles that is liking to show up in reverse. So, you know, this is false success. This is someone acting high and mighty, but not really being able to pull their weight. Like the coin don't match whatever it is that they're talking about. Right? They're not the big boss that they think that they are. This does have to do with material aspects, your career, stability, physical health, the tangible things in your foundation. Ooh, now that came out with this card as well, the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. So we have materialism, we have again more false success. So not there yet. There could be some greed, stubbornness, all of that involved as well. Those two cards came out together, like double whammy. Pay attention, pay attention. A lot of pentacles on the board. A lot of pentacles on the board. A lot of pentacles. So it's really about that right now. Finances and your stability. And when you're materialistic in a, this is all matter, right? It's all matter. So there's a certain level of materialistic that we need to be just to know how to interact with this 3D world that we're in. But it's always much higher than that as well. So if the only focus is transactional, then there's going to be some transactional energy, right? It's not going to be the loving, patient kind of energy, grace, you know, all those things. Because that comes in not being materialistic. That comes in operating more from the spiritual realm. So when there's too much focus on the material, then we're also going to get material responses. So there's going to be things that occur that have to do with those things, right? The material world, the 3D, the coin, stability, money flow. Yeah. Ooh. So we have the Four of Cups that came out. This has to do with being in meditation, kind of being apathetic or bored with life, life isn't really showing anything that is exciting. It's like we've seen it all, right? I'd rather meditate. Yes, And so there's a focus on emotions, feelings, your intuition, relationships, right? So even when a cup is offered, it's like, meh, I'm good. It's that type of energy. The Hermit in reverse. In reverse. So that corresponds with this one as well. This card is very much about being in isolation, right? Feeling lonely, feeling like, you know, it's just you. You might feel lost. There may be some energy of not knowing where to go or what to do, or who really loves you, or who is really there for you, and it's just you. Peace and love, peace and love. So yes, this one also came out, which we had in the last reading as well. And so wands are always about the energy that we extend, right? And this is about being defensive, but with perseverance. Like I got this one wand that I can jack you up with, and I have several more. That's how much we're defending ourselves in some capacity. Yes, it might be with a fire sign, or you might have this in your chart, Aries, Leo, Sag. My Leo, I have Mars in Leo, so you know, wherever your Mars is corresponds to how you go to war in your birth chart, how you fight. So I fight like a Leo, the lion, king of the jungle. So wherever your Mars is going to show that in your birth chart. But wherever you have Aries, Leo, or Sag, that's where you would want to look to the area of your life where there might be some defensiveness going on. And it's very passionate, right? Like we're pursuing it, pursuing the defensiveness. All right, and then it also came out with the Queen of Pentacles. So the Queen of Pentacles came out upright, And the King of Pentacles came out in reverse. So the Queen has to do with being generous. The Queen of Pentacles, she has to do with being generous. She's going to give you all that she has to give. She's going to be nurturing. She is going to be able to see where there's holes and want to plug them in. Right? She's going to want to protect her throne, her bloodline, her legacy. So there is this type of energy that is present as well. And this very well may be what is being defended, right? With that perseverance. Like it's necessary, because that's what's at stake. Everything that you've built thus far is what's at stake. So you certainly have a right to defend it. You have the right to do so. Any way that you see fit. And it's up for decision making. Right? It's really weighing the pros and the cons, and this was the first card out. Brother with the fez. Right? Anything else, Spirit? Ooh. Empress. Empress. Ma'am. You heard me? Anybody? This has to do with fertility and creativity and beauty. And being that one, right? Two of Cups. So unity, partnership, connection, the sharing of emotions and feelings, and being in relationship. Ooh, this came out in reverse. Ooh. So the Nine of Swords in reverse is releasing worry, right? It's giving a little bit of hope. It's giving just enough hope to hang on to. Just enough. Just enough. Coping, getting by. Yes, with whatever is going on, most likely having to do with relationships. There has been a being out in the cold, thrown out there, put out there, placed yourself out there, right? So in reverse, it's about recovering from that and improving. So if you've been put out, or if you felt like you were on the outside, if you felt like you were out in the cold and you had nowhere to go, hopefully, inshallah, now or very soon, you will find yourself coming back inside, not forgetting that that's where you just were by any means, but recovering from that. Ooh, Knight of Pentacles in reverse. So there's a level of stagnation, not moving forward, especially when it comes to responsibilities. So again, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, the material aspects of life. So there is a level of stagnation that is still present. Oof, 10 of Pentacles in reverse. So again, isolation, financial loss or failure, or just taking a loss in general. Yikes. All of those Pentacles in reverse, Pentacles in reverse, Pentacle in reverse. Pentacle, Pentacle, Pentacle in reverse. And having a 9 and a 10 in reverse. Ooh, praying for all of us. Praying for all of us. Anything else, Spirit? Know the retrograde been a doozy. Feel free to share the reading if you're feeling it. It's for anyone in listening range who is on a frequency. This message is for you. Anything else, Spirit? Spiritu Santo. Ooh. 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 Sheesh. All right. I don't know if I want to read all those. Dang, that bit. So still reminiscing, thinking about old shit, old times, old memories, nostalgia, maybe wanting to revert and go back to a place that was easier, better than it is right now, right? Sometimes all we have to hold on to or to stick our mind on is better times, right? And it's what gets us through the tough times. Oh, so many cards came out. Lord. High Priestess. So she has to do with your intuition, your subconscious mind. Right? The Boaz. Ooh, where is he? And knowing that you have the tools and that your intuition is what is really the law, right? And how you're able to carry it out. Mm. Ten of Wands. So this has to do with us feeling burdened by our work, by what's going on in our lives right now. It's a lot to carry, all right? And of course, the Most High never gives us more than what we can handle. So we are equipped, but we can also be ready to stop what we're doing. We can be ready to put these wands down. Don't have to carry them, right? You don't have to, especially if it's too much. Three of Pentacles. There could be people that are in the mix that aren't necessarily making the mix useful, right? Teamwork makes the dream work. And so if it's not collaborative and harmonious, then we got to take a hard look at who we're around and who we have around, and if the teamwork is making the dream work. All right. Ooh, this came out in reverse. Five of Cups. So this is moving on, right? Looking at what was lost. Ay, pobrecito. Saying, oh well, and moving on, accepting it, and taking it for what it is. Oof. Justice in reverse. So there's a level of injustice that's going on, a level of dishonesty, unaccountability. Right? And we don't want that. That's a big no-no. When you're dealing with Ma'at and it's upside down, that means we're out of pocket. That means that somewhere in our path we have made some misjudgments. We have judged wrong. We are not coming to the correct conclusions, and it's leading to an imbalance, not only within ourselves, within our thought process, within our lives, but also in the universe. More moving on, because that's all we can do, right? So, transition, change. I like this card because it always shows what I'm assuming is the mother, right? But there's a person, a figure that's covered, and then a child, and they are being ushered from turbulent waters to calmer waters. So the person and child is being brought to safety despite all this other stuff that was going on. So yes, there is going to be transition. Again, full moon, right? There's going to be some changes. And that is all quite all right, because it is all working out for the better, right? Everything works out for your well-being. Queen of Wands. So yes, the Queen has to do with being confident, independent. Yes, she is determined. She is fierce. She's gonna put her foot down if she feels like she needs to. And that determination and confidence always follows through. So this is what came out at the end of all of that. Yay. Ooh. 'Cause that's what we need. Emperor on the bottom of the deck in reverse. I'm just gonna shuffle past it, Jesus. I'm gonna shuffle past it. Ooh. Queen of Wands. Anything else, Spirit? Anything else, Spirit? Oof. Oh my. Ooh. The Magician came out in reverse. So this has to do with deception, manipulation, being unprepared. Yeah. Thinking that we can like blow smoke and, we'll be able to get away because we blew smoke and nobody can see. But it's not like that. Peace and love, peace and love, peace and love to everyone coming in. Ooh. Again, feel free to share the reading with anyone if it's resonating with you. That anyone that, may need to receive this guidance as well. And then I will answer any personal questions if I see your question in the chat and you pay 10 on Cash App. If I see it, I will definitely answer your personal question. So yes, there is a level of folly that is going on, some smoke screens, some abracadabras that are dishonest and disingenuous. We have some deception and manipulative energy that is present. So everything and everyone is not always what it seems to be. They could present themselves like they're your friend. They could present themselves like they love you, like they're there for you, like they have your back. But yeah, there's some disingenuine energy that is present. Mashallah, anything else, Spirit? Oof. Oof. Dang, I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. Ooh. Anything else, Spirit? Going once. Ooh. Mashallah. Going twice. Anything. Ooh. Anything else, Spirit? Ooh. Yoo-hoo. Ooh. All right. So, yay. I'm at least happy that this is upright on the bottom of the deck. Because, yes, we are here for a good change of cycles. Yes, moving on. As fate may present itself. Lego. So, yeah, I mean, decisions to make. Death to something, right? Person, place, thing, way of being, mindset. Needing to give more than we take. Evaluate our circle. There's a connection that is present that is being evaluated as well. You got the High Priestess. We got the Empress. We got the Queen of Pentacles and the Queen of Wands. So a lot of feminine energy with the coin and the wand. And the reverse with the masculine aspect. So that could be where a masculine is lacking in your life, in the current experience, or that could be the masculine aspect of ourselves that is not aligned. All right, I'm gonna go to Romance Angels. Ooh, go until I can. Anything, Spirit, anything, mashallah. Ooh. Anything, going once. All right now. Ooh, trust. This situation is calling for you to have faith. Anything else, Spirit? Ooh. Deception. Someone is wearing a fake mask. We just said that with the other cards. And forgiving and learning. As you release. Full moons are about release. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in the present moment. This one always comes out to very soon. Clearly decide what you want. Because again, we're in the quantum field. The now is the only time that exists. When you clearly decide what you want, it will come to you now. Heavy on the now. But you got to clearly decide first. Bop, bop. All right. Let's see. I'll do a moonology. Ooh, Holy Spirit. Anything, Masha. Thank you. Ooh. Anything. Ooh.